Hello guys, thanks for watching. Adrian here from AppSeed. So in this video I will demonstrate how to integrate material dashboard design from creative team using a new Django project or a legacy one. The library, this design was provided by us as a library. So in order to use it, you just need to follow up a few configuration steps like installing the package. Of course, you need to also to update the installed apps section with this line that informs Django to use admin material dashboard configuration and design. This setting is related to the email and login redirect, and this is optional but recommended. And in the end, you just need to add the routing provided by the library in order to when you click on the sidebar where all the design links are integrated, you just you will have all the routes and all the links functional. Okay, let's try to integrate this design using a bare minimum starter, which is also provided by us. Of course, you can use your own starter, but for this we prefer to use a super minimal starter just to isolate the useful code and the configuration, just to be easier to be tracked and understood by the audience. Okay, let me uh, generate a new repository. Once the project is generated, I will check out the sources on my local file system and apply all the changes required by the admin material by the material dashboard integration. Okay, the new repository is generated. I will open up with my Git desktop, and also I will open up the source code using VS Code. If we take a closer look at this code base, we can see that it's super simple. Requirements has only a few dependencies pinned into the file. We are using this version of Django. README, it's about aims to explain how to use the project. We have here render and build.sh is both files are related to the deployment on render that is fully automatized, but this was explained in another video. Docker file is related to Docker, and I will use the Docker setup right now just to start the application before applying the design, because I want to demonstrate what was in this minimal product before applying the design. And the other template directory is empty. Static is empty as well, but are integrated here in the configuration. In case we want to use a file or a new page, we simply put it here in the templates, because the template there, it's already added here in the template section. And also the static, for the static, if we want to use a logo or something like that, the Django will locate it here in the static directory. Okay, let's start the application. I will kill all other containers that I have right now, because I'm using Docker in many projects. And now I will follow up the instructions provided on the README that tells me to execute this docker compose app -- build in order to start a project. Docker will execute all the steps provided here, which basically are this one, are this pip installer it's upgraded. We will install the requirements as specified here in the file, collect static, and also set up the database. By default, the project uses SQLite, but you can switch anytime to MySQL or Postgre or other um, databases supported by Django, so this is not a problem. Okay, once the Docker setup is fully executed, we need to open this link in the browser. Okay, we can see that at each request, the timestamp of the request is printed, and this can be found here in the home application, which is a super minimal application with one root, which serves the index of the site. Okay, now let's go back to the material dashboard library and check out the setup. Okay, so we are here, Django admin material. The first thing is to add this to the requirements. The next step is to update the installed apps section to add the library, and this can be found here on settings. Okay, this is the middleware. I will copy this and put it as the end of the file. As I said before, this part is optional but recommended. Okay, and the last change is to add this add the routing provided by the library to my project routing. I will put it here. Okay, right now we are good. Let's follow up the manual build as described here in the on the README. The first thing, the steps are the classical ones. For Django, you need to create a virtual environment in order to isolate the installation and the pulling of the new dependency without interfering with other libraries in your system. So for this, I will use virtual environment. Okay, I will activate the virtual environment. Install all the dependencies. The library is the versions of the library are visible here on the releases with all the changes made on the library, and also we can find more about the project on Wi-Fi index, where all the releases are saved and tracked. So feel free to check out the latest version, which is usually the most stable with the most fixes, and it's quite cool to use it. In case you leave it without a version here in the requirements, then the system, the installer will try to get the latest version. But feel free to use something like this and use the specific version for your installation. Okay, so now we have all the dependencies properly installed. I will migrate the database. Which is good. Okay, and now we can run the server. Okay. If we go here in the browser, we can see that the library is installed, but we are not using the pages and the design, and simply the old request serves the old information. Let's go back here to home, and we need to replace this with the page that comes from the library. Let's access the repository. We need to go here to admin material templates, or we can go here to views, and we can see that the index serves the index from the pages directory simply from this location. So we have templates, pages, and this is the index.html, and I will do the same, and we should see the new the page from the default index page from the library. So here we go. This is quite nice. We have the new design here, which is super nice. Let's sign in. We need a new user. Yes, I will type here the copy paste the password. If the user is successfully created, we are redirected automatically to the sign-in page, and I will use the password to authenticate. So right now we are accessing the private pages which were previously filtered for the guest users, and of course we can change the password, and all the default authentication provided by Django, it's fully styled, so you have this design for all the application. Okay, how about I will log out and get back to the terminal and create the super user. Okay. I will use the same password as for the user. Now we have the super user created. Let's start again the server. And if I go to sign in and use the admin account, I should see the admin section, but this time styled with the material dashboard. So this is pretty cool because the default Django admin UI is restyled using this modern design. To be honest, I really like the default styling used by Django, which is pretty simple. It's mobile friendly, but sometimes some clients ask us to style this section as well, because they want to have an unitary design between the site and the dashboard and the admin section, and we provided this library in order to assist. Now we can do another thing. Imagine that you just want to have this logo to be updated, and we can see here that this logo comes from static image logo minus ct.png. Okay, let's let me open up the library and just copy the file. Okay, material dashboard. Basically we have this static images and is logo city, this one. In order to use to overwrite a logo or any other file from the library, like a CSS, SCSS, and any other static asset from the library, we need to save here in the static folder the same file using the same path. So if we take a look here, this logo is saved in the image directory, and I will do the same here. I will create a directory img, and I will save here the logo. If we can check out if how Django discovered the static files by using the find static directive, and in this case I will simply use it. Find static okay. if we take a closer look to this response, we can see that Django finds two versions. So the first one is from our local directory, which is here, and the second one is located from the virtual environment. So Django is smart enough to detect the same file in two paths, and it's not a coincidence that he discovered first the local version, and like this we can simply overwrite it with our logo, and I will simply demonstrate this. So I will put AppSeed logo in this location and overwrite it. Let me navigate to, okay, let's put the rocket, this one or this one. Let's use this one. Okay, right now if we refresh the page, we can see that the logo is updated, and basically uh, Django will use the local version instead of the remote one. If we rename this file again, let's say, let's put this name. So Django will not find it anymore. And if we refresh the page, the default logo is used from the library. So guys, this is the way, using this simple procedure, you can install a modern design to any Django project, which can be a new one, which can be a legacy Django project. Also, you can overwrite all the defaults provided by the library, and like this, you can simply have a modern design in your application without any efforts. Let me sign in again, and we can take a look at the UI. We have here the data tables. The dashboard looks pretty nice. Those cards, the top cards are simply really nice. Here we have some data tables, the billing page, virtual reality page, RTL support for Arabic countries, notifications, profile page, and of course all the authentication page like sign in, sign up, and forgot password. All are fully styled by the library. So guys, thanks for watching. The sources for this during this demonstration will be saved on GitHub. I will put here. Okay, let me let me save the version from creative team just to avoid to use the default logo, and all these changes I will save them on GitHub to be referenced by the audience. The link will be saved in the video, so feel free to check it. Just to summarize, I just added the library in the requirements file. I um, I put the required configuration as presented in the library README. Installed apps needs to be updated. The routing needs to be updated in order to include the routing from the library. We are here we use a page from the library, and we replace the default text returned by the home application, and this is a local asset which is located through which overrides the logo from the library that comes from the virtual environment. So guys, thanks for watching. Sorry for the quality of the presentation. We are not doing well with the time here at AppSeed. We have a lot of things to do, and all our videos we know that are not pixel perfect, they are not processed, we don't have effects or something like that, but we allocate time to provide them, and we try to answer to all the questions that are raised in support and on our Discord. In case anyone lands on a bug or needs some extra help, feel free to access AppSeed, go here to the support page, and we are you can contact us through the email, and also you can join Discord, where you can chat with the core team support, basically the product creators for all these starters and libraries that we provide, and we are actively supporting it. But also you can chat with other community members that are super supportive, and they are willing to help. Thanks again for watching. I will publish this video on YouTube, and feel free to ask for additional help anytime. Thank you, guys.